Hey guys, my name is Polygon and I love gaming and doors, so recently I decided to combine the two and made a video about tier listing video games based on their doors. After that video came out, I got tons of suggestions in the comments of games I've never played before or just forgot to talk about that have really cool doors. So today we will be adding on to the previous tier list with the games you guys suggested. Here is the tier list from the previous video. The tiers are L plus ratio plus no door game tier, not enough doors grrr tier, they're okay tier, pretty cool doors tier, legendary doors tier. Before we begin, we're going to make two small edits to the tier list. In the last video, there was an editing mistake where I placed Ultra Kill a tier lower than what I actually said out loud, so we will be moving it up to the correct spot. Next, I will be moving Fallout 4 up by 1 because I completely underestimated how many doors there are in the game, and after I continued to play it, I just kept finding more and more doors. Please note that not all of the gameplays featured in this video are recorded by me, as I haven't actually played some of the games on this list. Links to the original videos are in the description. Okay, let's begin. Today, we don't care about gameplay. We don't care about story. We care about doors. When I see doors, neurons activated. So when I saw the indie game Just More Doors, I suffered from permanent brain damage from an overexposure to doors. Just More Doors is literally door simulator. Left, right, forward, back, and below, a door is waiting to be opened. You are told to open the door to win, but you soon realize it's not as simple as it seems. You get lost in an ever-changing maze of doors, every single room slightly different than the last. Different patterns of door openings lead to different results, as you unknowingly stumble into many different types of environments. But which door leads to freedom? Which door will save you from this never-ending insanity? Well, the only way to tell is to just keep opening more doors. Pretty cool doors tier. Terraria, also known as 2D Minecraft, but instead of fighting creepers, you fight eldritch horror, has a very large amount of doors to choose from. Every door has a completely unique and interesting design. Overall, they have no opening animation and are extremely small, so there's nothing really impactful about them, but there's so many of them that are really well designed, so it gets their okay tier. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted is basically just Fnaf 1, 2, 3, a version of 4, plus trap minigame, parts of service minigame, help I'm stuck in event minigame, and a prize cutter to commit tax evasion by using fabricated coins instead of real money. At the start of the game, once you accept the very important and trustworthy terms of service, a mysterious door opens in front of you. The first game mode is Fnaf 1, the original door gameplay experience, now enhanced into virtual reality. The doors themselves are much more impactful now that you are physically next to them. The terror of the black void that sits by your side is terrifying, and really adds to how safe you feel when it's closed. Hey yo, somebody's knocking on the door, I'ma open it. Aww. You can also peek outside of the door frame to see what funky things the animatronics get up to. Aw, cocktail. Hey yo, door taste test? The Fnaf 2 mode still has no doors in the office whatsoever, so I tried to look through the cameras to see if I could find that one door from the last game, but somehow they ended up removing it in the VR remake, which means there are literally 0 doors in the entire game mode. I used a VR playspace mover to clip into the actual restaurant to see if I could find at least one door, but there's literally none. Even the bathroom has no doors. Mommy, sorry. Once again, the Fnaf 3 mode also has no doors in the office, with the only doors being the 2 exit doors on the cameras. I decided to no clip again to see if there were any more hidden doors, and I didn't find any new ones. And while I'm here, I guess I could do the taste test. Ew, it tastes like Ligma. The Fnaf 4 mode, also known as Night Terrors, finally brings the door gameplay back by featuring 2 doors that you can open and close to your heart's content. I also no clip into the hallway and found another door there, so that's kind of funny. Vent Repair, also known as features 1, 2, 3 vent doors. These doors feel very strong and safe when they are closed and have a really deep and satisfying sound. The plush trap minigame does have door frames, but no actual doors in them for some reason. Pet plush trap, good scrumbly boy. Fnaf Help Wanted gets their okay tier because the few game modes that do have doors are very impactful to see and use in VR, but many of the other modes completely lack any doors whatsoever. Plants vs. Zombies 2, while in my opinion being much worse than the original, does have more doors. Same as the previous game, there was a door on the left that just kind of sits there and never really opens or closes. The only significant difference is that PvZ 2 has more maps, therefore more doors than the original. It still gets L plus ratio plus no door game tiered for the same reasons though. Super Mario 64's main form of progression is opening doors with the stars you collect in the levels. Peach's Castle and the levels in the paintings have many different kinds of doors, such as the front door, small star door, double star door, wooden door, double key door, metal door, scary door, stone door. Because of the heavy focus on door progression but not too much variation in door design, Super Mario 64 gets its own tier in between their okay tier and not enough doors grr tier, called Yahoo tier. The Fable series is known for having literal talking doors called demon doors. The demon doors are big stone walls with a face carved into it that just straight up talks to you and makes you solve riddles. And once you actually solve the riddle, he just reverts it to a door and you can go inside of it. The Fable series gets pretty cool doors tier just because the demon doors are such a ridiculous but memorable concept. While I've never played any of them, FromSoft games are well known for having pretty legendary doors. For simplicity's sake, we will just be focusing on Dark Souls 3 so I don't have to review 7 different games. Doors in Souls-like games are used as a symbol of progress. Every door you open is a new hurdle crossed. Even opening the door itself is a fight. It doesn't just slide open, it fights back. To open the door is yet another struggle to persevere through. This specific door opening animation was actually made all the way back in 2011 for Dark Souls 1, and it was so impactful that they pretty much reused it with slight variations in every single game after that, including their newest game, Elden Ring. The fog doors are also a staple in FromSoft games that are used as an ominous warning for the fight that lies ahead. Dark Souls 3 gets legendary doors tier, with all the other Souls-likes being there too in spirit, but I'm too lazy to actually review them all. The Witness is a game that is literally about doing scrunkly slidey puzzles to open doors. The doors you can open in this game include wooden door, double door, tree door, big red door, bunker door, fence door, maze door, and wall door. With the sheer amount of doors in this game and the heavy focus on solving puzzles to open them, The Witness is their okay tier. Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, also known as Fnaf 5, had the potential to carry the torch of door gameplay that Fnaf 4 revived, but instead instantly dropped the torch and started a forest fire. One of the only doors in the game with an actual opening animation is the elevator door at the start of each night, which just opens into a stupid little vent. Other than that, there really isn't much else to talk about. The vents have small vent doors, the under the desk section kind of has a door that's just flimsy metal, and the crawling section just has a door PNG slapped at the end that doesn't even open. Like, I guess there's a section at the end with door gameplay, but it's such a small section and just copy paste Fnaf 1 door gameplay with an added vent. Honestly, pretty disappointed. L plus ratio plus no door game tier. Portal 2's most common door is the circular sliding door, which has a really satisfying and simple design. It's used constantly throughout the game, either as a convenient auto-opening door or a puzzle is required to open it. At the end of each level, there's also an elevator with a sliding glass door. There's also a different sliding door that appears a few times throughout the game. And let's not even begin on the discussion of whether or not the portals themselves can be considered doors, but the true Portal 2 door experience lies in Chapter 6. Skip to this time step if you don't want a minor spoiler. A massive vault door the size of a multi-story building stands before you. The anticipation sets in as you watch it slowly reveal what is hidden behind. And it's just a scrunkly little push door. Scrunkly little scribble door! This entire sequence of anticipation is completely thrown away just for a joke. A fake spectacle that's all the more memorable because of its absolute unneeded absurdity. Okay, minor spoiler over, Portal 2 gets pretty cool doors tier. Moving on. In Yume Nikki, you choose from many different dreams to explore. Each dream is represented by a different door with the design that represents the dream. Since this is a 2D RPG Maker game, the doors are just really low quality sprites, but they still manage to have a very creative and distinctive style. It also has a funny sound when you open it. While being really well designed, the doors are not very impactful and there's not that many of them, so Yume Nikki gets not enough doors tier. Resident Evil features the infamous door loading screen. Basically, whenever you open a door, you have this creepy animation you have to watch of the door slowly opening before the next area is revealed. These loading screens add a lot of importance to the doors themselves and builds up tons of suspense throughout the game. Also, according to this video, there's exactly 266 different door screens in the game. Absolute door dedication. Resident Evil, more like Resident Doors, legendary doors tier. Stanley realized that the game his story takes place in puts quite a large importance on doors. Every door he opens is an important choice that greatly affects the intertwined timeline of the game. Some of these moments can be really memorable, such as the left or right door room. Stanley then decided that his game should be placed at pretty cool doors tier because of how integral they are to the game's story. Ayo, the new tier list is complete. Thank you for watching. Please comment down below games you think have really cool doors that I didn't talk about in either of these videos. I'll probably be making more of these videos, but about different topics such as bridges, so comment your ideas for that too. Also make sure to subscribe, like the video, blah blah blah, membership, blah blah blah, thanks feature. Speaking of thanks, thank you for 100,000 subscribers. I finally have my play button, so as celebration I will be tech decking on it as the outro. Bye!